What's going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, and I intend on doing the exact same. Now, before we get into today's mess and celebrity gossip, let's talk about what we got coming up on the horizon. Now, a week from today, be sure to tune in for a brand new episode of One on One, which is my brand new segment where I will be having an hour-long discussion with 10 of your favorite content creators. And last time it was Armand Wiggins. This time it will be Kevin Simmons, aka OG Triple OG, the Scorpion of the Scorpion Show. We will be talking about his past, his present, and the future of the Scorpion Show. We may even talk about a possible blackout. I'll be sure to bring that up. Make sure you guys tune in. All right. It will be Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys tune in for all of that. So, with that being said, that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcements. So, let's go ahead and get into the mess. Now, as you guys already know, Erica Mena has been in the blogs for the last month now after she called Spice a blue monkey on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And now it led to her being either suspended or fired for the next season of Love and Hip Hop, where now Mona Sky Young has joined the conversation and she's speaking out about the Erica Mena and Spice moment and says that she's not even involved anymore. And she doesn't understand why people was coming at her about the decision making. So, with that being said, we're going to listen in on what Mona Sky had to say. This is coming from the Shade Room, who got their source from Angela Yee's. I think it's a talk show podcast is one of them. Let's go ahead and get into it.
It has been 13 years. That machine is self-sustaining.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the field. I'm not, and I know it's hard for people to understand that, which is why, it's like a double-edged sword, right? You can't be like, oh, here I am to provide the opportunities and for the accolades, and then be like, oh, that backlash.
Right. I'm not involved.
Don't bug me
Yeah.
with the backlash. So I know that people are going to have their narratives, what they want to believe, and I'm not about to sit there like this, going back and forth.
Oh,
Right?
this is right. Handled.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, what was that? Mona? Mona.
That was very simply that the network had put out their statement and they had handled it.
Right.
So people were coming to me, and what they don't understand is at this point, I see the show on the same basis that they see the show.
Okay, so you like,
right?
oh damn,
I'm not, I'm not involved with the cuts anymore. I'm not in the field. The cast will tell you this. There is actually a group of, because people are always like, oh, the man, where are the black people making show? There's a group of black women, on the ground making this show. And so it's like the whole idea that everything, but that's been since day one. Right. So it's hard for me to say at this point, well, I wasn't there. And so I let it ride, and I hope that it,
you hope that
it rides out.
Yeah.
And it corrects itself, because I do believe that, the network saw this as a teachable moment, right? I know that they did some kind of a digital piece at the end of this, but I'm not day to day on the franchise anymore. I'm making movies now. Love and Murder,
Right.
Atlanta
Scripted.
Playboy.
Yeah.
I'm doing scripted, making movies, expanding, created a platform, created an opportunity, right? Put it in the hands of folks. Shout out to LaShawn Browning, Antoinette Media, Donna Ed Rochelle. There is a team, of black women doing this show.
So Mona said, it's not me no more.
I'm just saying, but I get it though.
Right.
I understand why people still
We're going to always associate you
heavily
with Love and Hip Hop.
associate.
Yeah.
Exactly. It has been 13.
All right, you guys. So that was Mona Sky Young, who actually stated that she has absolutely nothing to do with Love and Hip Hop anymore. And that is absolutely true. I've been telling y'all that for a long time. Love and Hip Hop, Mona stopped dealing with Love and Hip Hop since like her very first season not dealing with Love and Hip Hop was actually season 6 of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and upward. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it showed from the camera quality to the way the stories were told. It was different. She has not dealt with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta since season 8. She has not dealt with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood since season 6, and that was their last season. And she has not dealt with Love and Hip Hop New York since season 9. So yeah, she hasn't been with the show at all for quite some time now. So she's telling the truth. Tammy Roman even commented on the Shade Room and said, respectfully, she hasn't handled production on the show for a minute. It's called being a passive producer, and your name stays with the show because you created it. She probably doesn't see cuts anymore because she doesn't do the physical production. She's telling y'all the truth that she's still getting dragged. Child, damn if you do, damned if you don't. Okay, and that's what Tammy had to say on the Shade Room, but she's telling the truth though, because Mona definitely hasn't had nothing to do with the production. But one could say, well, if you ain't got nothing to do with it, then why were you so quick to say, oh, it's handled? Oh, it's handled. It's handled. She said that the reason why she said that was because of the fact that the network had already handled the shit. It was already done. Like, it was nothing else to be said about it. Like, they already handled it. So that's why I came along and said, oh, it's handled. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, that's what Mona is saying. But it is true that Mona has not had anything to do with Love and Hip Hop for quite some time now. I would say, like I said, since about 2019, she ain't had nothing to do with Love and Hip Hop. And that's the truth. That is the truth. Like, I already told y'all what the last seasons was and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's the last time she had anything to do with Love and Hip Hop. Now, in addition to Mona having her say so and giving her opinion, well, not really giving her opinion, but speaking out on the situation, Erica Mena decided that she wanted to speak out about the situation and call Mona out for cap. And this is what Erica had to say. Now, Erica decides to clap back at Mona Scott Young for saving face after she admitted that she wasn't the one to fire Erica. Okay, so this is what Erica said. So at Mona Scott Young, you're saying that the fake Olivia Pope post wasn't you handling anything, just you desperately trying to save face just like the network is. Got it, okay? And I'm just like, girl, you mad at everybody. You mad with the world and you mad with yourself because you ain't got no damn job and you ain't got nobody else to blame but your own motherfucking self for the bullshit that you decided to do. You the one who got on these folks show and called that lady a blue monkey, and then you should have already known what was gonna happen. These folks is not gonna sit up there and be held accountable for some shit that you said. And they should, to be honest, and they should not be held accountable for nothing that she said because they didn't make her say that shit. She decided to say that bullshit. She knew exactly what she was doing when she said the bullshit. So it is what it is. Like, you just digging your own grave. You already lost your other show, and now you lost love, and you lost Love and Hip Hop. And you mad that you said something racist, and you mad at the consequences that you got for the stuff that you said. So it's like, Mona ain't got to save face for a motherfucking thing at the end of the day. And you got to realize Yandy tried to explain this to you when you said it, but you said you would do it again. So I honestly believe that what you saying, what you doubling down was really the nail in the coffin for you. Like, that's just what it is. And now you want to sit up here. You was trashing the show when you got engaged to Bow Wow. Then you came back after claiming after all them years that you wouldn't do it and you was so much bigger than the show. You done got dogged out by Safari and now your ass done got fired. For your own doing. Because guess what? Safari still got a job. He still got a job. You ain't got one. Safari still got whatever he got going on. You ain't got nothing. You was on this show and you was on the All Black Network. All Black and dropped your ass. And now that's it for you. Like, you ain't got nothing going on and you ain't got nobody else to blame but your damn self. But I get it. You want to point the finger at everybody because you lost your job. You want to point the finger at this person because you lost your job. You want to point the finger at everybody but your damn self because you lost your damn job. And that's okay. Like, that's perfectly fine. Like, if you want to do that, then that's okay. You do you. Like, if it makes you feel better to point the finger at somebody else, then you do that. But girl, bye. You did that to yourself. And that's just it. And I'm glad you getting everything that you're supposed to get because you've been a menace to society. And you've been allowed to get away with that, and now you're no longer getting away with it. And I love it. I love every second of it. And you can be mad all the you want to, but it is what the it is. All right. So with that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here. I will see you guys on the next video. And the chasing panel will be starting on October the 11th. Make sure you guys tune in every Wednesday night starting October 11th. We're out of here, y'all. Bye.